I'm trying to show you the dangle that I made. I only had black chain, and I used my bronze Sharpie marker to write over it and turn it to bronze colored. The dangle looks a little sparse here, but when I look at it in person, I don't feel like it's sparse. I like it a lot, but I may have to add some more to it. That's a button closure. On the other side of the button is the wire pen holder. On the front, I made those little paper daisies by folding the paper like 6 different times and then cutting out the shape of the petal. I hadn't done that before. And then added some fibers to the center of them so they're touchable. It was fun. And there's also a little peach flower down on the bottom right corner, and that I received that in Happy Mail. This inside cover, the woman there, you can't see her very well. I made her out of about 6 different overlays. She's sitting in a tree watching 2 birds drinking out of a teacup. I love that image there with the teacups in the tree. Absolutely love it. I'm trying to show you my embossed page. It's the first time I ever did it. I dampened the paper and ran it through, squished it in the embossing plate. I don't have an embosser. That page says, she says, "Excuse me, I'm having tea now." Just showing the pages. I got a new light yesterday before filming this, and it's too bright even though I added the covers to it. Everything in here is journalable. Inside, outside, on the back of it, that tag says, "Refresh your spirit with a cup of tea." I made this little paper clip. It's a bird sitting on a bird's nest in a teacup. I really love it. I love that page, actually, how it turned out. This is another tag that I created. I saw one online that was similar to it and fell in love, so I made this kind of like it. This tag is the Teacup and Saucers ride at Disneyland. I'm trying to show you the little pearls I put on the teapot. Journaling paper, and that's deli paper. It says London Fish and Chips on the title, but I cut that part off. This tag says, "There is a great deal of poetry and fine sentiment in a chest of tea." Ralph Waldo Emerson. I also copied that from something online, but I changed, I did it my way. More journaling places. And this image that I'm showing you, I pulled off of You've Got Mail. That's Meg Ryan, and I can't remember her name. I think she's gone now. They're in the tea scene. I just love it. And that little paper clip on the right hand side says "One more cup." And another journaling tag. I really like this paper. This is open on the side, these pockets, so you can stuff something, several layers of journaling paper in there. I really like how this turned out. The front of it is paper that was tea dyed, and then I used a homemade stamp to stamp over it. And this envelope is took a long time. Took about a day of almost full time to make it. It originally started out as just the back of the envelope, and then I cut and pasted and cloned and colored and blah 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 to make it look like a real envelope. But now I have it, and I can print it out and use it anytime I'd like. The address is just Mrs. Abigail Franklin Myers, number 3 North Skintock, Rhode Island. On this is the first little rose, paper rose I've ever made. I was really proud of it. I made it from a real thin paper bag. I love the paper on the left again. And this little tea packet, I really think fits this perfectly. It fits in this lace. It was a gift from a woman in Seattle in Happy Mail, and it just looks good here, so I'm passing it on. You have to be careful when you grab that paper clip. You can undo that bow. I've done it twice. I should glue it, I suppose. I'm trying to show the sparkles that I've added to this image. I really love this. The squirrel with his top hat and parasol. Umbrella. Sorry, it's not a parasol. Another pocket or slip place, or I don't know what you call that. More journaling paper. This little paper clip says, "But first tea." And on this side is a tea packet. Then I emptied the contents and added another journaling paper. I really like it. It's really pretty. It's simple, but I like it. And on this other page, it looks bare, but for the life of me, I couldn't come up with anything. So it's a journaling spot. This tag here, another journaling spot. Excuse me. The teapot has a nest with eggs in it, and it took about 7 layers to make that. And I had to trim out the bottom of the rose to slip it up underneath. Excuse me. This paper clip, I really love it. It's the first one I made actually for this, and it's got the stacked teacups I glossed over with some gloss from Gold. Another journaling spot. And this tag, you can't see it, but it has a lace background. I like it. I love that giant teapot. I can see it sitting on a wood stove someplace. And the tag on the right, I almost didn't put it in because I didn't like it, but it's really cute. It just says tea. Maybe she's having a tea party. Another journaling place. I really like the feel of this paper. Everything that I've dyed in here is either with tea or with permanent inks. Excuse me. I'm pointing at the saying. It says, and the tag says, "I knew who I was this morning, but I've changed a few times since then." Alice in Wonderland. I just think that fits because we as a group are constantly changing throughout the day. And that the corner it just says afternoon tea. And on the cover, that's another image that I put together. She's journaling, and down on the bottom on the ground is a little tea service setting. I really like that. And then I painted over the top the flowers in bright white and added pink to her clothing and her book.